think there are several reasons for human suffering, and the vast majority is not necessary. I'm not speaking about the suffering that comes with loss and trauma, death, or abuse. Uh, that's going to cause us physiological distress in a very natural way and take time to heal. But most of our suffering comes because we have an imagination that can create worlds and meanings and interpretations that we always assume are correct because it's in our head. So how could it not be correct? And then we act on it. So, for example, if I'm insecure and you look away when we're talking, I might take this personally. I might interpret it as disinterest or disagreement and have then first interpretation. Secondarily, then what kind of conditioned reaction do I have? Well, I remember all my life people looked away or didn't pay enough attention, whatever. So now I have that kind of defensive or angry response. Now, do I hold it in? Well, maybe I do, but I might let it out and then I say something to you. And then, but in fact, if I don't have that insecurity, either I don't notice you've looked away, or I don't take it personally, or I think maybe you're thinking about something, or I just keep going and figure you'll come back. Or I might want to monitor to see maybe I've lost you and I need to correct something, but it's not personal. So my survival reactions in the body of fight or flight get exported up into the feelings and up into the thinkings. So if the thinkings are uncomfortable or the emotions are uncomfortable, here comes the survival mechanism and I suffer. But I need to ask myself, are my interpretations are correct? Also, all human beings, I think, search for meaning and belonging to fit in someplace. Real hermits and isolationists are quite rare. They're a different category, but most of us are not like that. So then we worry about, will we be accepted? Will we belong? And I think the third great cause of human suffering is our unrealistic expectation about uh, luck or just the hazard in life. We 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 assume our assumptions about what could or should happen are correct, and when the reality occurs and that's not it, we often get upset. We have a reaction. We want to push against life rather than recognizing that there are a gazillion variables out there. And the best laid plans of mice and men go astray. When man plans, God laughs. And being able to come to terms with and accept the unpredictability of things would ease a lot of suffering. So, in summary, most human suffering comes from our lack of understanding of ourselves, about how we operate, what reality is, and that most of what happens involves a lot of chance.